Here we are, guys. The last level before the end, the final rush, and it's a bramble level. And yes, it will kill you. I spent a lot of time on this level as well, and quite a decent amount of lives. I don't remember how many I took a chunk out of from that whole 40 that I collected. Pretty sure I started this level with 36, so I guess we'll see by the end how many I have left. But, I don't know, it seems really appropriate to me that a bramble level would be the last one before the final boss. I feel like the bramble levels are a lot of what make this game, really. I don't know who that other bird is that you're racing against, and why it's so imperative that you have to beat him. But you know what? I ain't here to criticize. I'm just here to play, and to talk a little bit, and hopefully make you giggle every once in a while. And try not to die. I haven't been doing so well at the not dying part, but I'm working on it. In future Let's Plays, I will at least try to show you that I am not as lame as I may appear. Bam! By the way, the actual amount of time between the last take that I did and this one is quite expansive. I edited them so they look one right after the other, but, no. No. I had quite a bit of time to, discover some of the secrets here. Faster ways to get through this level. Little birdie, go little Cocoa Puff birdie, fly your little wings off. Winner! Yay! Alright. Well, everybody, get one last drink down the hatch, because we're getting to the final boss. This is the last save, and I promise you that one. Here we go. King K. Rool. And everybody pay attention to the really epic song for this battle. So awesome. Now this level boss can be pretty brutal. You just gotta be a little careful about it. Because I mean, for one thing, it's a pretty long battle. There's a lot of, I guess, second guessing going on, like, is he really dead yet? I don't think it ever gets quite as, like, shocking as it did in the first game. Like, people who have played the first game know. The credits start rolling, and then he gets back up in the middle of the credits and tries to kill you again. Yeah, that's just a tad annoying, a tad unfair, but you know what? Well, there's that, but I mean, it's not quite as off-putting. Because, I mean, in the first game, it's like, if you wanted to get up, go get a drink, go pee or something, then I mean, the credits start rolling, so you're like, okay, now's my time to go and pee. And then you come back and you're dead. And you're like, how did that happen? So there's nothing like that this time around. It's just brutal. This, I should also explain, did not take me 2 tries, as it may seem. Although I would love to say that it did. You know what? In the future, really, I'm just going to take more credit than I'm due. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I did do that in 2 turns. Yeah. I bet you didn't think that I could, but I did. And you know what? Now you're really surprised, but you shouldn't be, because I'm a badass. One thing that'll really mess you up in this is forgetting that after you hit him once, then he'll shoot at you. He does that every time. And, like, if you forget that explodes like I just did, then, it can really mess you up. Also, I got pretty lucky here. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is not a short boss battle. I think this is the last hit he needs to take. And this is awesome. And BAM! Through the roof! Any other time, I might consider that a cop-out for an ending, but not this time, baby. Donkey Kong jumping down, breaking out of bondage, and punching him through the roof of his, like, metal and stone flying fortress into an ocean of ravenous sharks. That is how you end a video game. And, the rest of this is mostly just Cranky telling me how much I suck, and then credits. So, I guess I'll spend the rest of the time actually talking about the game, something that I have done relatively little of, at least as far as from my perspective. So, Donkey Kong Country 2. It's a 2D platformer, and it's a lot of fun. It's one of the first video games I think I've ever played. I'd like for somebody to explain to me why Link is 3rd on that. I mean, Mario, I guess that kind of makes sense why he'd be number 1. And I mean, Yoshi's awesome, because, I mean, Yoshi's Island is another one of the best 2D platformers ever made. But I mean, Link at number 3? I'd switch Yoshi and Link. I mean, at least. I mean, come on. Yoshi's awesome, but he doesn't quite slay evil incarnate every other day. Just saying. Neek. He is, not really that bad. Click-clack. Can be a kind of annoying little fella. Spiny. Raked Dixie. Cat o' Nine Tails, otherwise known as Sonic the Hedgehog. Flitter. Not so bad if you get to know him. Mini Necky. Gives good hickeys. Zinger. He's got a stinger. Screech. Oh, so that's who that is. Submerged Sea Dogs. Flotsam. Shuri, I guess short for Shuriken? I guess they kind of resemble one. Puffed Up. I wonder what he does. Lockjaw. Resident Piranha. Snapjaw. Nothing like a Lockjaw. Kremling Cutthroats. Clomp. Pretty easy to take care of. He's got a limp after all. Klinger. I don't know where that rope's coming from. Kaboing. Jumps around and humps the air. Clamp on. Nothing like a tampon. Clobber. Naked underneath that barrel. Crook. Hook. Cutlass. I think those are not cutlasses. Cloak. The Headless Horseman, who also does not have legs. Cannon. Also shoots barrels. Cruncha. But he's not all that crunchy. Clank. Where's Ratchet? Cackle. Oh, I guess they have names. Wouldn't have guessed that. Clubba. Not too bad. Very pimply. Barnacled bosses. Crow. In the flesh. Cleaver. Where's your hand, buddy? Cudgel. Clubba's brother. King Zing. He's a big B. Captain Cruel. Not so much a king anymore. Go away. I don't want you. I want... not you. Go away. I want... yes! Snaky! I don't care if your real name's Rattly. You're Snaky to me. Go away. You're not better than Snaky. You just think you are. So shut up. Clapper. Oh, that's his name. I guess it makes sense. He did clap a lot. Squawks. Eats lots of Cocoa Puffs. Bad with digestion. Glimmer. Messed up my dazzle. Swanky. You guys saw him but once. Funky. You guys also saw him but once. Wrinkly. Oh, you guys are familiar with her. Cranky. Never needed him for much. Donkey Kong. Still in bondage. Dixie. I sure hope you don't have a boner. Diddy. Best character ever. Maybe? Yes. And now the real credits. So yeah, this game, it's just, it's so good. It really is. It just, yeah. The platforming is just incredible. Like, you have no idea if you haven't played it before. It's so itself. It's so unique. I mean, when you're talking about a platformer, then if you're talking about something similar to Donkey Kong Country, you can't just say, oh, it's a 2D platformer. I mean, you have to say it by name because it is so unique. Stylistically, gameplay, mechanically, everything about it, it's just its own being. It's not like any other 2D platformer out there. And I'm having trouble pinpointing what exactly it is about it. I mean, the animation is top-notch, it's clever and unique with its way of balancing different gameplay types. It's pretty close to perfect. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I've been interested in doing like a series on here where I play some of the games that are considered like the best games of all time, and like compare them to see like which ones come closest to being perfect, since I mean nothing can be perfect. But I mean, like, this is definitely one that I'd have to like review and give a spiel about. And I mean, Ocarina of Time would also fall on that list. And there's a lot of games that people say are the best games of all time. System Shock 2 is another one, but I don't know if I'd be able to get my hands on that one easily. GoldenEye, Star Fox 64. A lot of the games people consider the best games of all time are from the N64 era. But yeah, this game, it's just, even aside from any nostalgia lens I might have had while playing it, it holds up to the test of time. It holds up to the test of Brian Klein, Kevin Federline. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I've been talking for nearly 17 minutes. So yeah, guys, if you haven't played this before, then you're definitely missing out. You should check it out as soon as possible. The next game I think I'm going to do a Let's Play of, or at least that I'm planning on doing relatively soon, is 7 Samurai 2000 XX. If you haven't heard about it, I'm not surprised. I didn't know about it myself until I found it in GameStop over the summer. But it's a decently fun game not many people know about, and I'll be playing that, because I don't think anybody else has done a Let's Play of it. So thanks for watching, guys, so much. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.